Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm the book geek, better known as Kiava. I never use my real name on this channel, so I think that's something I'm going to start doing. My name is Kiava, and the reading rush. Let's talk about it. So, I failed the reading rush, and I don't care. If you saw my Reading Rush TBR video, then you are aware that I was loosely following along with the Reading Rush. This was my first time ever participating in the Reading Rush readathon, formerly known as Booktubeathon, I believe. And I had announced that I was just loosely following along with whatever prompts that the host had developed. And so I wasn't going to be setting up a profile on their website. I wasn't going to be participating in any reading challenges or participating in any of the reading sprints. I wasn't doing any of that. I just followed the 7 prompts, and I narrowed it down to 4 books that met several of the prompts. So I doubled up and tripled up on several of the prompts so that I wouldn't have 7 books to read in 7 days, because I don't think that's possible for me. And so because I was loosely following along with the Reading Rush readathon, I didn't know about any of the controversy until just a couple days ago. And so that's what I want to talk about today. So before I even found out about the controversy, I was already failing the Reading Rush, which is why I don't do readathons, because I can never keep up. But I was already failing the Reading Rush, but now I don't feel so bad about it after finding out all the juicy tea and the juicy dirt that's been going on. So I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to address it. And I have a lot to say. So buckle up. So I am a very active viewer of BookTube. I watch so many BookTube videos, and I follow so many BookTubers. And so this is how I found out about all the drama concerning the Reading Rush readathon. The 2 hosts of the Reading Rush readathon have had to make several apologies because of the way they handled certain things during the Reading Rush, which already lets me know, there's drama. And so I know that the announcement, I believe, for the Reading Rush was delivered on Juneteenth, which is June 19th, a celebration in the U.S. when black people celebrate their independence. And so I know that some people were upset that they announced the Reading Rush on Juneteenth. And I am aware that the hosts, I believe, reside in Canada. But I didn't know about how they made that announcement on that particular day. And so people were trying to make the argument about, okay, certain days that you guys celebrate in America are not celebrated in Canada. So I can understand that. I do have some thoughts on it, but I want to get to the big juicy parts of this whole thing. The 2 hosts did not read the book that they were planning to read, the book club book, which was Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. This is a book written by a black female author. A lot of people were and still are upset about that, especially since there's a huge spotlight on black voices. And reading this particular book would have been a great way to show alliance, amplify black voices, acknowledge black stories, and expose black trauma issues to a wide range of people who may have benefited from the conversations that definitely would have developed from the discussions that would have formulated from this book. So it's a little upsetting and a huge missed opportunity. Plus, I believe others participating in the Reading Rush actually did read the book and were also looking forward to having those open discussions and interpretations of issues that are so prevalent right now, and they didn't get that chance. When you have such a huge platform as these hosts do, it's a great opportunity to be informative and use your reach to address important issues. Sadly, some people choose to squander these opportunities. And it's a real shame because you kind of hold a responsibility to the dedicated viewers that you may offend. Now, creators all have different experiences and different views and different opinions and are bound to offend someone that's watching, whether deliberately or not. So we have a responsibility to just be a little more aware of the things we do and the way we behave and respond to criticism. That being said, I also don't have the patience for grown-ass people who should know better. This was a huge opportunity to participate in anti-racist work, especially amidst the current climate of our nation, involving inequality, police brutality, and racism against black people and other non-white individuals. And before you even say it, racism occurs in Canada as well, and in every other part of the world. Did they use black trauma currently taking place in the world to choose a black story to reel people in and promote this facade of being in alliance with the black community on issues of racial inequality to appear more diversified, and then not even promote or read the book? Such a fun age, unfortunately, was the token black story. And like in some creative formats, the token black person, in this case the book, died from a lack of respect and diversity. Either you care about black issues or you don't. And then to laugh it off was pretty distasteful. Now, I can't speak on the reading habits of these two hosts who hosted the Reading Rush Readathon. I don't really follow them. I don't know what type of books they typically read, but this is why it's so important to not only read black stories when black trauma is trending, because then you get people who are totally tone deaf to situations. It's important to diversify your reading so that you can become aware and empathetic to other people and their adversity, their oppression, other people and other people's situations and other issues in the world that may not directly affect you. That is all I have to say about the drama. Now, originally I had planned to read 4 books for the Reading Rush. I didn't even know that they had a book club book because, like I said, I was very loosely following along with just the prompts. I just did it for ha-has to see how many books I could get through. So I didn't even know that they had a book club book, and that also goes back to the fact that they didn't even promote this book well enough, because if I knew that there was a Reading Rush Readathon, I should have also known that this was the book club book that should have taken priority, but I didn't know that. So anyway, originally I had planned to read A Mile Unbound. I had chose this children's book, Charlotte's Web. I had decided that I wanted to finish reading The Black Guy's Drums. And I had also chose to read A Court of Thorns and Roses. I got the dust jacket off of this because I am currently reading this one right now. And so I'm almost halfway into this book. I'm still at the same spot I was at before with The Black Guy's Drums. Me and my son are still currently reading Charlotte's Web. And I didn't even get a chance to open A Mile Unbound. All of these books will be read in the month of August. I'm doing my own special reading challenge to, get through some of these books that I need to finish. All of that will be in a separate video, though, because I'm going to talk about all the books that I'm currently reading, and I'm also going to talk about my August TBR. So these books will be part of my August TBR. But whoa, talk about drama. And so like I said, I never participate in the Reading Rush Readathon. I don't usually participate in any readathons, and I don't think that I will be participating or even attempting to participate in the future. I think that it was handled very poorly. It was a lot of laughing and goofiness going on in their videos. People posted clips and comments, and I just been reading all the tea, and it's just like, it's not fucking funny. There's nothing to laugh about here. Either you care about these serious issues that are occurring, or you don't. And what's so fucking funny? Like, it's not funny. So, you know, I think that they hurt a lot of, especially people of color in this community, and that they were being very insensitive about the entire situation. Like, people need to learn how to take responsibility for the things that they do. Period. Take responsibility for the shit you do. So anyway, that's it, guys. That is my failed reading rush. That is the drama. I also know that people were upset about some of the cosplay stuff, but I don't know too much about that. I guess they had a challenge where people had to recreate a book cover, and there was some drama surrounding that as well, with the hosts, the two hosts, actually posting pictures of white people recreating people of color's books. I don't know about it. Listen, I don't know, so I don't really want to speak on it. I heard something, but I don't really want to speak on it unless I'm actually factually aware of it. But those are just my thoughts and opinions about this whole reading rush drama. Woo! Crazy. Also, this is a Black Lives Matter, not my son shirt. I will post the information down below in my description box if you are interested in purchasing one of these shirts. If you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram or haven't seen any of my other videos, there was an incident that took place right here in the town where I live at, Manchester, Connecticut, involving two racist white men who tried to run several young black teenagers off the road. They actually hit one of the boys. They chased them down. It was crazy. And so the mother had these shirts made, not my son, because as we all know, black men, black people in general, but especially black men in America are basically walking targets. And so I was out there protesting. I had posted a bunch of stuff on my social media accounts, and I had created this long Google Docs, which I need to update, by the way, that has a list of petitions and numbers to call, but it needs to be updated with more information because there's still stuff happening and I can't even keep up. So much police brutality and racism and injustice is happening that my list, I can't keep up with the list fast enough. So I need to add some stuff on there, and it's just so much. It's so draining. And so to have this black story, it was such a great time and moment for them to amplify this story, to really put it out there, especially knowing that black writers have issues getting their stories published. I mean, it was the perfect opportunity for these hosts. It would have been the best thing to happen for them, and they dropped the ball, and it's just, yeah, kind of sucks. All right, that is it for me. I am done rambling. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. I want to know your thoughts on this. Did you participate in the reading rush? What books were you going to read? What do you think of the drama? Let's start a conversation in the comments section. All right, guys, that's it for me. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.